What's up, everyone? Man, this new Fortnite update got me tweaking for a dub. I've been getting it in and I finally got the win. Here I am, I'm over here refueling my vehicle, and I don't know, I seen a bot come out of nowhere, so I was like, okay. Well, I thought it was a bot. And look at, my aiming is terrible. Oh my goodness, I can barely even hit him. I'm trying though. You know how I know he was a bot? Because he was missing me. So I was checking the map to see where the highest ground is, but I started getting shot at, so I had to get out of there. I like the strategy of using the vehicle because it's natural cover. Since the building is gone, we can no longer build, so I gotta use what's available, and a vehicle seems to suit my playing style. So I basically was getting shot at while I was looking for the high grounds, you know, and luckily I found the repair torch so I could repair the vehicle. And that's a very, very good item for this update, because if you don't have a repair torch for your mobility items, such as a vehicle or a tank, people are going to easily shoot it, and you're going to be a loss of a natural, item that's going to help you arm yourself against oncoming fire. So I stopped to get more fuel while I was buying time just to make it to the end game right here at this point, and check the map out to look for the high grounds and see if anybody already took that spot. Because when you're in the high grounds, you could pretty much see everything around you and who's going to be shooting at you and where they're shooting from. So the high grounds is key. And another thing, see right here, I spotted a tank, and the tanks are at a disadvantage when you're at the high grounds, because they could only shoot past you. They cannot actually shoot the ground near you to cause any damage on you. So that's one of the weaknesses of the tanks this season, is that if they have low grounds and you have high grounds, they cannot mess with you. They're pretty much, all their shots are going to go over your head. So I was just taking a lot of shots at them, trying to get them weak. Taking shots at everyone, just trying to get everybody weak. Taking away all their energy. Shooting the tree at this point, trying to get it to land on the opponents, but it didn't work out. See, it's a big advantage in this season, is to have good positioning towards the end game. I'm over here with the high ground. See, like I said, the tanks, they can only shoot over your head because you're at such a great advantage with your the positioning. And this tank was getting very frustrated. He was getting so upset that I'm pretty sure that he was like wondering why he can't hit me, or he was trying to come up to get me. And at one point he was like, forget it. See how he turned around right there? He was like, forget this, I can't get him. So what they do, they also try to get leveled with me, and they were actually taking shots and getting me. So I had to get out of there. I repositioned on the other side of the circle. Not as high as I was before, but it's kind of like the mid ground. But somebody was higher than me, so I got out of there. See, that's great that I have this vehicle, because there's no longer any Spider-Man gloves, so I could use the vehicle for a quick mobility. Repaired it up. See, the torch came in handy at this point. I'm carrying a torch from now on, because I think that's going to be a very necessary item this season. I located somebody over there, so I was thinking I could get some shots off, but I said, you know what, I'd rather stay in my vehicle that's repaired and try to run them over. But one thing I don't like is when they hop in the vehicle, and he could have hopped in there and started shooting me from the passenger side, but he didn't, luckily. And there I spotted a guy, the third person right there, waiting inside that little fort. So I just wanted to test him out to see if he was going to shoot at me, and he was kind of just thinking I didn't see him, so he was just hanging out in there. So I was kind of judging his temperament, and he was kind of just camping and not really trying to mess with anybody. Probably waiting to the end game, but I'm pretty sure he would hit some third-party shots if the opportunity presented itself. All right, so I'm just evading, just using as much of this vehicle that I can to basically as a natural shield. I located this third person. I said, you know, let me go in here and get him. See, hopefully I can get him. So I just pushed him. Luckily I got him. Healed up real quick, anticipating this guy to come and get me, and he came for me, and I was at this point I'm really anxious. I was kind of frightened. But yeah, I get very nervous towards the end game. Look, I'm over here, I'm running, I'm coming back to finish him off. Boom, boom, got him a little bit. I thought I was going to end him right there, but no. Look, I think he would have ended me with that double pump when he jumped up and almost freaking sprayed me right on top of my head, pumped me right on top of my head. At this point, now that I'm looking back at it, I probably should have hit that build to make him fall down, but I was thinking, let him heal, and I'm just gonna reload my guns. But I don't even think I even reloaded. He dropped down, and still he missed. He must have been nervous also at this point. Sprayed him a little bit with the SMG. I'm like, what is he doing? And I forget this. I sprayed him, ran out of the fleet. I had to reload, and luckily with 1 HP left for me, I sprayed him with a shotgun from a medium distance. How lucky is that? So basically that was my strategy for this. I used the repair torch, chug splashes, and kept on refueling my vehicle at every stop, and using the vehicle to move around, to be at least fast, have a quick mobility. And that pretty much wraps up my first dub for this season.